Hello again, grade 12s. The question reads as follows. If b is obtuse and sine b is equal to 3/5, use a sketch to determine the value of 1 plus sine 2b without using a calculator. Now, as an introduction, I will just take you through a brief explanation of trig ratios on the Cartesian plane. Now, on the Cartesian plane, we know that if your angle theta is in the first quadrant, right? I can express my trig ratios in this example. Let's start off with sine theta. I know that sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, right? The opposite side, what side is this? Okay, this would be y. The adjacent side, this would relate to x. Then the hypotenuse, that is r. Okay. Sine theta can therefore be written as y over r, and cos theta can be written as x over r, because that's your adjacent over your hypotenuse. Now let's go back to our question. They tell us that b is obtuse. Now if b is obtuse, it's no longer going to be in the first quadrant, it's going to be in the second quadrant. If it's in the second quadrant, now you need to examine, is the x value going to be positive or negative? If it's in the second quadrant, that means our x value has to be negative, right? That's a hint that we're going to use in solving this. So already, since they give us that sine b is equal to 3/5, I know that 3, that is equal to y, and the 5 is equal to the r. So going back to our Cartesian plane, that's b over there, right? Now your x value is what we need to work out, okay? We know what r is. R is equal to 5. We know what y is. Y is equal to 3. Now I can use your Pythagoras Theorem, which states r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. Let's substitute in what we have. 5 squared x squared plus our y squared, which is 3 squared here. Okay, the reason is Pythagoras. Okay, you write it in full, you don't write Pythag. Right, this is 25 is equal to x squared plus 9. Making x the subject of the formula, we're now at the point where we have x squared is equal to 16. Now, whenever you take the square root of a number, you're going to get a positive value. So it's either x is equal to 4 or x is equal to -4. Now, based on the positioning, okay, of our angle, it's obtuse, right? That means our x has to be negative. So we are going to use x is equal to -4. Okay, so now I can actually figure out what cos b is. Cos b is x over r, and x we just worked out is -4, and r is 5. Okay, let's go back and see what they actually want us to determine. They want us to determine the value of 1 plus sine 2b. 1 plus sine 2b. Sine 2b, that is your double angle. So it can be rewritten as 1 plus 2 sine b cos b. I know what sine b is, okay? Sine b is 3/5. Cos b, I just worked out, is -4/5. Okay, simplifying all this, I get to the point where I have 1 plus -24/5. 25. This is basically 1 minus 24 over 25, which then simplifies to 1 over 25.